G'day, let's play some more of our Bunte Kuh campaign in EU4. So let's have a look at who we can piece out and how we want to do it and that sort of thing. It's going to take a while to do much of this, but we can piece Tirahut out now if we give it to somebody else. Moravia is allowed to take stuff because he has can't remember what it was called. The unbound, unrestricted conquest. So we'll give that to him. Makes it kind of an ugly thing, but at least he'll be able to core that straight away, which he's doing already. And then we might give him bits of Jean-Pour later as well, if he finishes in time. Some Norwegian peasants. Decided we're going to do Norway directly through Scotland. It's just a matter of them going and sieging stuff down so we can add it to this war score. There we go. Get a lot more that way than we could doing it directly through Norway. Although they are starting to buy that up now. But yeah, even then. Well, maybe. If we can get enough to take... Nah. Alright, French Peruvian peasants. Which one of these is worth the least? Fuck. Alright, if we can get that, then we'll do him separately. And conversion to Catholic. Go for it. And who is this? That's Spain. Oh yeah, I noticed that Spain's eaten Portugal at some point as well. It's probably when they were doing that Louisiana war. Gain army federalism or local unrest in the Congolese coast. Sure. Cruelty of mercenaries just cost a little, and we're up to our 100,000 ducats. Why has our income dropped so much? Okay. Truce at Bachmanus has ended. Well. Our armies are probably somewhere kind of nearby. He's allied just with Fars, guaranteeing Delhi. Yeah, screw you, buddy. Now, Fars would call in the Ottomans. So we'll do them as a separate war after anyway. Well, we won't be allowed to, will we? Alright, maybe we'll need to wait. Depending on Ottomans. Allied with Norway, we can always do Tunis. Otherwise, we're kind of limiting ourselves. Alright, we'll wait on Barmanus until we can co-belligerize Fars, get in the Ottomans again. Shouldn't be too long. We do need to get these armies out of there. Lose prestige, cost to fabricate claims, aggressive expansion, impact. Couldn't care less about that, that's fine. Constantinople gets something. We've lost Stavanger. Alright, Jean-Pour and Norway won out. So, when are we looking at? Very soon we'll be able to do something. 11th of January. Tirudi. No idea where Tirhut was. I want to get rid of Yarkand, we have to go do those forts. When are we looking at getting more freebies? 1780, 5 years. Alright, Ladakh, Tahudis. They're seriously bad at this. 0 siege leaders. He's got some artillery in there. Well, these guys aren't doing much else but suffering attrition, so send them up to help. He's got 5 siege. Call for peace. Don't know which war it is. We have to wait till these are done anyway, then we'll have a look. Tahudis are back. Alright, so that puts us on 54, which means we can take 46 from Norway. That sounds fine. Why has that swung so much? Alright, we've actually... Oh, because we lost the capital, of course. Alright, well... Don't want to create a new army. We don't have anybody but this guy nearby. So we're not doing Norway until we have the capital back, is the morale of that story. Yarkand, we need to take his forts. We can't do Jack. So I guess we're waiting for a bit then. Alright, how many armies do we have stranded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Manpower, like it might actually be starting to come up. Build a great palace. Prestige and legitimacy that we can't use for 3,000 ducats. Absolutely. And back up to the 100k. And Ternate has been annexed. Sorry guys. Got this guy ready down here to do Kasanje. He has no allies, let's just get involved. With our 3 siege. Then the Dutch will have something to do as well. And actually that lets us walk through here because we were blocked by them before because it's wasteland next to them. So we'll be able to get down to sort stuff out there if you want. And a Diplo reps up, that'll help with these guys. Now ready in 1783. Install our gold mine. Damn Scots. Yeah, we have plenty of points. Let's go do some barrages wherever we can. We won't be allowed to up here, unfortunately. Right, floating ship, go to hell. Exacerbation of... Yep, Silesia doesn't like that. Yeah, these both level 8s. Yes, they are. Why would you do that? Who's asking? Saxony. No. And Yakin's got an army. We've won Luapula. Don't have much else for them to do, so let's just go suppression. Their army's over there, actually. Let's go have a crack at chasing them. So we need to kill them to do all the other stuff here. We've won the siege of Stavanger. Wait a second. Let's see how much overextension these guys are going to be. 38%. Okay. Stavanger. What was this one? Alright, these guys were getting ready to do a war against Austria. So let's get back down to Bezaraba. Kassange went out. Nope. We want to keep an eye on this army. But Norway... Well, first things first. They're going to be gone soon. We can do 51.4 right now. That is very little there. -2. Wait a little bit. Converted Sakosia. Alright, local traders demand owed. Yep, there's a little ducatry. Got a Kinga on our way through. He's just going to keep being annoying. Could head down here to get a little more war score. What the hell is he doing? I'm thinking we just get out with Norway as soon as they accept this. It'll be most of that. It's less than we were allowed to take before, I think. It's fine. 0 is not good enough. Oh, hello again, lads. He wants to go to Mombasa. Let's go meet him there. And... Excuse me? Oh, Commonwealth. Why did you let Kiev become a country? No, that's come out of Ottomans. Province history. Yep, stop being a quarter of the Ottomans. Okay. Free little bit of Ottoman land. It's come out Catholic, which is pretty cool. Pineski will just become some other random guy. Alright, let's go loyal. And how are we looking here? 31.2. That's all good. We really need to start piecing some guys out. So, Norway will now accept. Let's take that for 20%. And we can take another 49. So, Scotland gives us 3. And then Kasanje won't accept full annexation yet. I think we just need to catch up with these guys. Let's actually just make sure that we do. the usual stuff. You can turn that off. Don't think we need to go do much over here, so we'll just go and sit. Tahuti separatists, fine. We can convert to Catholic. No, we can't. We need to test this first. Okay, so Kasanje, we take, what's that, 45, that's 38, that seems perfectly fair. Full annexation down in Africa. Now we get from side to side easily enough. Overextension is slightly higher. We've already got the call for peace on the other guys too, which is fine. Might feed them to vassals or something. It's only Jampur and Yarkand. How are we doing on that Yarkandi? Yeah, we're getting there. Commonwealth's leading the siege, but we're allowed to do it. So I guess we should have done that a while ago. Yeah, Kiev, no. Catholic. I guess Songo and Nuna are pretty quick. Tropical wood, tropical wood, tropical wood, tropical wood, and tropical wood instead of slaves. And our mighty fortress in Vienna is under attack. How dare you? Try and catch these Tahutis. And what do we got? 92.4. Can we actually get Kiev for ourselves? We certainly can. So we shall. And who's that doing it? Second Kingdom Ability. It's going to help out. Alright, missed the other guys. Disappeared into Austria. So, yeah, by the time we get over there, that should be one. See, Kassangians. Put suppression on. Well, it's going to be annoying wherever he tries to do it from. Yeah, let's come down here. They'll walk over there to do the other stuff. So still bits of Norway we'll do in another war. Rwanda we could do. Bunyoro we could do. Do it while the Dutch are here. It's probably a good idea. Let's go declare a war. Call in Bunyoro, who calls in nobody. Confirm that. Alright, Ulyastai. Let's go help next door. It's going to be a while until we can do them. We'll have a few finishing soon. Run into Kassanjian separatists, so he's all happy. Let's go autonomous rebel suppression. No, screw it. Let's go to these level 4 forts. And can we get through the Ottomans? Looks like we can. Alright, I was kind of going to leave those guys there to be ready. We can get through here though, so let's go stand in this one. Thank you, Ottomans. Oh crap, the other thing. We want to get to war with the United States, but they're allied with Spain. Louisiana is allied with Canada and the United States, but not with Spain, so we're going to declare this war. We're just not going to co-belligerize them, and we'll see what we can do to North America. I don't think it's going to work out particularly well for us. Just wait for them to get called in. Let's have a look at... Which one is this? Louisianan. They don't actually have a whole lot of guys. Alright, well, let's go fort by fort like we're doing elsewhere. It's a 6644, so we should be able to handle battles. And some of these cores should be constructed soon. We are started on everything, so that's good. And the Tahutis are back. It's going to be annoying forever, aren't they? Oh, Kiev's done. Let's take his land, take his ducats, and say goodbye. Thank you, Kiev. Where do you rate in the list? Right down near the bottom. Master Ruthenian. It's a lot of cheap fetishist stuff. Great Friedrichsburg. Gross Friedrichsburg. Oh, over here. They renamed it. Okay. Can't remember what that was called before. It's the, that's next to the important one. Fort Dorothea. Fine, whatever. Do we actually have potential rebels? Probably something we should have been keeping an eye on. Congolese might happen. But converted Luongo, so the sooner we can convert their land, the sooner we get the switch from the be heathens to, well, it's not actually much of a difference to them, is it? Alright, one sets a leg. He has very little left worth doing, so we're going to go to war with Fars. Guess we can plant ourselves here in Tehran. Alright, how are we looking down in Rwanda? Still arriving. A few dudes over there. Alright, we can take 28%. I don't think there's any small wars we're doing. What do we need from Yarkand? 51. Alright, that adds up to 100, so get rid of them after all of that's done. Don't have a lot of dip flow, but that's one we went ahead of time on, right? Oh, we're well and truly late for that. No, we didn't. Okay, but allows another group of ideas, so I think we're doing military just because we've got nothing else to spend those points on. I guess quantity makes enough sense. National manpower modifier. Manpower recovery speed. Should help out a lot with just ignoring attrition. Only got 2 siege in there. Alright, won that one nicely. Goyo is done. Good. Heretics of Songo. And won the siege of Nduga. Wow, didn't take long at all. Let's go up here and help Dutch. Alright, block from there, and that's wasteland. We'll head up there though. Actually, we're going to have to deal with these guys at some point. Let's go do that now, before they become rebels. Oh, there goes Karabwe. Alright, he can go help. He's the 2 siege, this guy's 3 siege. Lost 4 guys to kill 4,000. And our statesman, Vasily. Don't want you, or you, or you, or you, or you. You're all crappy. Trouble in French supply. I don't care about their liberty desire. One of the siege of the Catskills. So, next up, level 8. Level 8 mountain fort, I guess. Never actually saw Hamburg in Canada and New Hamburg. Hamburg. Do this by subject type. Never actually sorts it properly. It's actually done pretty close. New Hamburg has a 45 stack. Canada has a 23 stack, so they should be able to do some good stuff over there for us. That's all good. And it's only the French ones that have issues with us. Not sure exactly why. It's just that tariffs have brought up ridiculously high. Stupid French. Death of a merchant. Skill 1, philosopher, following the Jewish faith. Half price, gain prestige. Don't care. Gain money. What are we doing? We're looking for one of these. Still no advisors available. We have taken Bunyoro. Yep, that's... well... let's hold off on these until we see how we're doing with the other ones. Alright, new advisors become available. We can only do... well, Anton's good enough. Is that the... that wasn't even the half price. Alright, yeah, we'll go with the Diplo rep. Good enough. Rebel Uprising, the Congolese will be a 52 stack. That's fine by us. These guys kind of have supply there. We'll just turn on their suppression for now. These guys can do suppression from there as well. It's fine. And, you know what? Let's do Bunyoro now. Can't till we destroy his army. Alright, how are we looking? Got a few... Cuba. Ah, fair enough. Well, you know what? We can't get out until these ones are done. So I guess we go sort out that. Chokwi. And yeah, we have a lot of free diplomats. Don't think it particularly matters where we send them. Alright, how are these guys going? Fine. Let's go for a 10. what is our siege speed? That seemed ridiculously fast. Alright, truce with Kilwa has ended. Tahuti. Alright, that's the guys over the other side. How are we looking? 7 days. Tactics difference. Doesn't have defensiveness. That's what we're not used to. Catskills are under attack by the United States, who are English. Yep. That's a level 8 fort. Didn't do too badly on that. You're there, Louisiana. Tahuti's are way over here, so let's just have a quick check. We've still got more than 30 states prosperous, so I guess there's enough safe stuff up here. Cool. Alright, got Cuba. Get in here, and I don't know, if we go back to war with Kilwa, they're allied with Norway. We were the only ones doing Norwegian lands, and who does that include? That's all these ones. We want to look at... He's only got cores there. We haven't finished them. Alright, so we can't do Kilwa until a year and a bit from now. Alright, just set these guys on rebel suppression. Have infiltrated Delhi. Alright, another one, this one. So, next blob, 26th of November, and after that, May. And don't particularly want to buy this down, but we'll do it a couple of times probably. Could switch it around. It's fine. So 16 more years we need to survive. On the Siege of Over Mountains, let's get over to Nashborough. Should got another 10 artillery. Fine. Hey, there's some of our guys. Didn't you have more than that? There they are. New Hamburger's coming down. That's probably a mountain fort. No, it's a woods fort. It's his capital. In Cleveland. Ayr are free of Portugal. I don't know how Ayr ever had a thing in there. Why is that a core province? Truce with England has ended. Well, I doubt they ended up coming under whoever it was. No, he's got a von Habsburg dude in there. He is allied with the Pope, who is allied with Lucca and the Knights. I think we're fine to just do this. We've got some Genoans there that probably won't be able to win that battle, but main problem would be the Pope doing stuff to us. You know, don't care so much about England right now. Wait until we're ready. We've won the Siege of Nashborough. So go up and get the United States capital. We don't have to worry about overextension here. We just get to see how much it'll be. Although, that percentage is going to be way off. We're going to have some serious problems taking care of this land when we give it to them. Alright, there's not much we're actually allowed to take. We're about 25% on them at the moment. Yeah, we're going up to his capital though. So that's all good. No. Yeah. Demands for representation. Don't want to lose admin in particular. Central Doab's under attack by revolutionaries. Need to get these guys out. Ming's occupied by Malacca. Alright, so right now we can take 35.3. Yarkand, we want 52.8. And something has slipped. What did we do? We've been reducing war exhaustion, of course. Always forget that affects absolutism. Alright. If we have to take a tiny bit less, it could be that one there. And that's fine. 51.1. Fine, we'll go over the limit. No, we could have given it to other people, but let's just do this ourselves. It's probably with sets of leg. Oh, great. Alright, and then kind of want to piece out Jampur. We're going to give them to, who is it, Moravia. So I think that is fine. Moravia? Crap, can't transfer these. Alright, we'll hold off then. And provinces that cause. Oh yeah, that's leg. Did we still have an army? No. Where'd we send them? No idea. Army von Otesh is waiting for a war with Austria. You know, they're close enough to do the Pope, so let's wander on over there. And we'll just declare this war on England. Sounds good enough. Okay. And no, this one. Alright, so yeah, overextension is a little high. That'll be gone in November, so we might get 1 or 2 events. People State have honoured. And we're looking for the army. Probably wasn't that one. Nice if we go somewhere with actual supply limit. 45 there, 43 there. Well, that sounds a bit better. He's sitting there, he's going to deal with somebody. They're sitting and he's sitting there. Oh yes, we also wanted to do Rwanda. Well, I mean, we could hand most of this over, but not all of it. Alright, we'll just have to wait for us. Far out. We do have a little bit of military. Strengthen our government, so this doesn't drop too much. Trading ivory has been lost. And aren't we on the way? No, we're on the way to Cleveland. That should be a pretty quick one. Seriously, that legitimacy. Won the siege of Cleveland. We just arrived, but okay, I'll take it. Hopefully, well, the French can't come over here, obviously. Hopefully, some Germans have a fleet and they can go that way. England won't take too long. We don't actually care about the Pope. We'll take bits, feed them to, I don't know, Genoa and Provence and Augsburg if we have to. It'll take a while to do that. Where's this army? Alright, we are going directly to Rome. And was that our signal to get some more free points? October of next year. Okay. And that's a little bit of popery doing stuff. Alright, that's the siege of wherever. More separatist sentiment already. Alright, should probably wait a little bit before we take anything else. Or start any more wars. Alright, that army shouldn't survive. Nope. There goes them. We are going to get started on the other forts. Who are we at war with? Canada. Forts does Canada have? Apparently only a capital fort. Ditto. Where is Louisiana's? We've already taken Louisiana's. Okay. I don't want to be doing the whole thing by ourselves. I'm just going to leave that down there. And we've got plenty of points here. Can't do this when you're at war with the Pope. Fair enough. Let's have a crack at actually winning this. 20% chance. Still not very good. What is our mission? Overextension has to be 0. Yeah, fair enough. Lose a cardinal. Some Canadians up there. That's fine. That's actually a little annoying. Loyal subjects. Diplo rep for long enough to finish the thing. Diplomatic annexation costs down. Hell yes. Puts them up like 15% or something. We'll actually finish in that time now. Conversion. We've lost Miami and Cleveland's under attack. Alright, Alright, has he gotten off the other thing? He has. Cool, so we've got end of November. And, no, this guy's still there, just hiding. So he should go and do them for us. Nice to have legitimacy. And where the hell is it? German separatism. We are showing subjects. Let's stop doing that. German is in Chihuahua. There goes their capital. Let's go over here and take back our colonial capital. We arrived in Rome, apparently. Let's just go take this back. Have a look at Rome. We don't want to give Rome to any of our guys, and we haven't occupied anything else. So let's just maybe get into Umbria. Won't be able to feed it to anybody, though. We'll get to Umbria, and then we'll do a reso, and then we'll pace them out and give both of these to Kingdom of Italy. Peace offer from Buonoro. No. You complete idiot. Get down there. Alright, what was that? That was the bulk of them finishing. So, there's a few more coming. At the moment we can take 28.1. What are we doing? Jeanpur. Need to transfer to Moravia. Those guys need to get out of there. We can at least give over whatever we can. Moravia is here. Should probably look to see if anybody else has unrestricted conquest, but it takes so freaking long. Moravia. Alright, we'll give them a month. And then they should head over there, actually, so... Lincolnshire is under attack. Alright, we're already done on England, so we do need to finish off with the Pope. Let's go to Arezzo. And keep an eye on what's happening down here. This goes to Moravia. Battle of Wheeler went well, good. And Arezzo is ours. Alright, these guys were supposed to get ready for a war against Austria. Vienna is a good spot for them. Okay, 3 wars are over. That American war is going to drag out forever. Guess this guy can do some suppression as well. And apparently nobody wants to attack this guy, so we'll just keep that for ourselves. Super piece here, this, and this. 14% we can more than handle. And take some cash in the process. Yarkand, Ottomans, Oirat, Bengal. Ottomans are actually still under 100. That's surprising. Alright, thank you. Now can somebody go and deal with them? Some provinces lack cores. Central Doab is the only one that's ours, so that's all good. These guys will probably have problems. Be nice if they started coring everything. They are coring everything. He's already done territorial cores over there as well, which is good. Tahudis are going to this one though. It's only just started that. Oh, we only just took it. Fair enough. Alright, we can take 22.4 for ourselves. But, well, you know what, maybe. Actually, this is going to Italy. And this one's going to Italy. We don't want to take Rome. What do we say? 22.3. Well, that seems perfectly fine. He's also got Provence. Alright. Should be able to do that soon. It's occupied by Provence. If we swung that around to us, we might be allowed to take it in this one. Not us. Him. No. If we took these for ourselves, then possibly. Let's let Provence have that though. And the Pope can have Calabria for a little while. Let's forget about Cosenza. Alright, we have to wait on that. Actually, as soon as they take that back, should be okay. So, Central Doab, still not good. Yeah, guys, you're all standing right there. Alright, 74.7, 2 more. Finish soon, the rest are going to take some time. And we've lost Lincolnshire. Awesome. Get in there, Dutchman. And Genoa's landed some troops. Okay. Alright, that shouldn't take too long to retake. Anticosti. Yep. Yeah, that wouldn't take too long. Didn't they retake something? No, apparently we've got it back. Alright, I don't particularly want to deal with all that, so... There are no more forts. Ugh. Alright, let's go do the annoying stuff. Alright, over this way. Well, the call for peace is gone now. Sorry, we need to sort out these guys as well. Guess we should take it all for ourselves. Do Bunyoro separately. 7.4 for him. And then we get the Northern Congo Basin, our colour. Now that he's a rebel, these guys should be heading over there, should they not? They are, good. And we can take 17.8. Doubt this is going to be that little. It's going to be a really freaking big one. 72. And we don't particularly care too much about them. Alright, well, we'll sit on it for now until there's a call for peace about it. Okay. Mingan. Yep, wait for the rest of them. And the Germans heading back to Germany. They've dealt with their problems. And we need to get up here. Alright, Inu and Mingan. I don't know, go get started on them, maybe. God, that's going to take forever. Alright, Manikugan. Get to Itchmans. Alright, undertake in Central Tower. That's the one we're waiting on. Alright, got them. So this was the one we needed to core. That started. Alright. And he was coming over to take care of stuff. It's now done. We've lost Cleveland. Yeah, our guys are sucking at winning this war. Just not enough men over there. I don't really want to deal with it. Damn it. Need to just get one of them out at a time. What if we give up on a bunch of this? Clear the offer. Right, we want that because it's annoying. He has a couple of forts. It's a -7. Thing we did want to do though. Null his alliance with Spain. And then maybe just take a bit of land. -4. Alright, when that's ready we'll do that. We'll get them out one at a time and move on to the others. Have short truces and finish them off next time, maybe. Particularly Louisiana. We don't have anything in there. So have to take 5 and make a new colonial nation. Request for access from Ayutthaya is denied. Loop and Etchemans. We have all these guys ready to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. as we begin trading with tobacco. Gain ducats, lose papal influence. They lose loyalty and influence, or gain prestige and gain stuff. Fine. Oh, and that's everything run out, has it? Well, let's give up some prestige to get this super ridiculously high. And draft some ships for war. Not that we have any reason to have them. And we need to get this up to grab 100 Diplo. Don't want to lose that, so it's just ask for papal influence, and then demand 100. Over here, call the Diet for loss of prestige, and demand 100. We are only behind time on Diplo, so that's all good. Gaining 11-11-8. And War Exhaustion's a bit of a thing, but we're not going to buy that down, because we remember what that does. Need to head over there at some point. I guess these two can go and scare him off. And then come back to them. How are we looking on the US? -3. Okay. And 25.6 is all we're allowed. Rwanda was going to be significantly more. We could do that in 2 wars if we had to. We actually want to do the Pope first though, don't we? Alright. Papacy. They've flipped this back. That's supposed to be First Italy. Just kill the Pope's men, and then they should come down here. We've lost Eastmain. Alright, head over this way. And Hull. Alright, they're all doing rebel suppression, I believe. These guys are allowed to walk out, they can do it to help. And he is heading back for some stupid reason. Go through there and start occupying these guys again. Alright, they'll slowly do that. There's actually quite an army down there though. Alright, did we... Nope. Damn it. That was Eastmain. Alright, so get back up there. Cool, well I'm going to take a short break here, and when we come back we will have to re-siege all of these forts in the US as well, because that's going to slip further and further otherwise. That's actually not that bad. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.